Good morning. Quite a thumbnail. My thumbnails get me like in my worst possible position. I was like, with double chins and oh my God, my face looked swollen in that one after I finished after I finished cleaning the trailer. How am I doing? A little stiff. I gotta be honest. Everything in here is tight, but it is morning, and I'm like that at first. So I want to get out there. Yes, I do. I want to get out there and get the HVAC scraped off from all that paint. And I did buy a can of dark gray Rust-Oleum, but I noticed in the vent slats on the bottom, it's full of something. Either the paint lifted from that cleaner and I gotta scrape all that out now. I don't think I have I might have a steel brush somewhere. I kept some tools for my use. I also have a regular scrub brush under the sink. I could take that and just dry brush it first to see what it looks like. And I'd like to paint the whole thing today. I have a showing at after noontime, in the early afternoon, he said, but he hasn't said exactly when. And then I have that other one that was supposed to come late afternoon today. He's been held up due to work, and he is going to come supposedly Thursday late afternoon. And then I get another guy who just sprung up out of nowhere saying, I'm trying to find financing for this mobile home. The one today doesn't seem to have cash either. Maybe I should have told him not to come, but he wants to see it. I hope they're not wasting my time. And the ones that came to see it the other day, the couple looking for their sister, they said it's too far away from them. Sister wants to be closer in. So, unless they just didn't want to say, hey, what a piece of crap. The one who's coming today, who might not have any money, he said, was he the one who's Daniel? I can't look because the phone is right there. He's a contractor, and I told him, I've told everybody what this needs if you want it to be like the original trailer. That's how I put it, because I've talked to people in my park, and most of them say, oh, yeah, when the floors go, we just put plywood on top. We don't worry about the barrier and insulation. Nobody bothers with it. Nobody redoes their HVACs, the vents or anything, because they said it's cheaper just to use the window AC units and the plug-in heaters. But if you want everything to be, just so, because you're going to have guests and things like that, and you don't want an electric heater plugged in, didn't bother me, but I'm a little bohemian. Yeah. The real question's going to be, what do I do once this sells? I'm having trouble finding a vehicle. There are campers cropping up here and there. I could get a camper, which would be a lot easier for me to care for, and stick it in one of the local campgrounds. That's a possibility. What else? There's several that are cheaper. There's I can't tell you which ones, but I had the strangest dream. I woke up to the most horrible dream. I was supposed to take Finn to school. Maybe I'm having apprehensions about it. I don't know. Maggie's asked me, so next week we're going to start. Oh, Friday we're going to start. Dun, dun, dun. She's going to come pick me up. I'm going to leave her off at home. I'm going to take Finn to school. I'm going to wait for him because it's quite a distance from the house. They were the only school in the area that had an extra aid, and and could accommodate Finn and his situation. He just gets really rambunctious. He really does. And he's doing really well, really great. Miss Rose is a great pre-K teacher, so that's working out nicely. And oh, excuse me, my throat. I woke up so stuffed up. Oh, and I forgot my evening antibiotic, so I got to get back on that. So I had this dream, right? That I'm taking Finn to school and I forgot my phone. And I get into Maggie's car and it's so funny because she's been really kind of mean to me in this dream. Kind of insulting, right? I know they look at me as a ditz, my kids. Well, I think they do anyway. Oh, Mom, and yeah, she's gonna this and that. And it's like, you know what? I mean, look at my whole life. I think I've done a pretty good job with all the odds and the difficulties that have come my way. That's for them. I think I've managed my affairs pretty well. And I know I'm going to manage them. It's not going to be easy. Let's not pretend here. I have no car, nowhere else to go. I'm probably going to end up on their living room for a short period of time unless like a vehicle suddenly appeared for me. Oh, the price of cars. So there's this one I was looking at, but no, go back to the dream. It was horrible. I take Finn and I realize I didn't buckle him in. He has a little seat, he's in the front seat next to me, the passenger seat. And he's just kind of like, sitting cross-legged on the front seat and just kind of turned and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't buckle you up. I got to find some place to pull over. So I keep trying to pull over and all these people appear out of nowhere in front of me. And then I have to stop. And then I try to shift it into park and the car starts rolling. The brakes are no good. So every time I try to go forward and I'm trying to brake, I can't stop and I'm almost hitting people. And if I try to stop and put it in park, it starts rolling again. And I'm like, oh my God. Maybe that's how I feel about my life. That you want to park. But circumstances are such that you can't. And Finn is frightened at this point, And so finally I take a right-hand turn and I keep going deeper and deeper away from my main street that I wanted to be on. And it's like I ended up in this foreign country with all these people. It was like Muslim or something, and nothing against Muslims. I don't know why it seemed to be something of an Arab type nature. And no one could speak English. And I'm like, and I can't get the car to stop. It keeps rolling. I'm bumping into things. It's just a horror show. Finally, I hit something, and I'm like, oh, thank God, it's not moving. And I get out of the car, and it's cold, and Finn's with me, and he's scared, and I leave my purse in the car. I leave the keys in the car. I can't find my phone. And I'm asking people, oh, please, can someone help me? And nobody speaks English. They're all just talking foreign language and looking at me like, no one even... So finally, someone does answer me in English. What street are we on? And their English is so bad, I can't understand what they're saying. And so I'm like, is that like J, like in Joseph? Because they're saying they're in something or other street. And I can't understand it. And I know I'm still in America, but I know I hit the wrong neighborhood or something. And one guy wants to help me. But he's in a hurry. He has to get to school, college. And finally, he just leaves me there. And I turn around and the car's gone. and all the boxes of crap that were in the car are now on the road. And I'm like, my purse. They left my purse. Thank you. And then, this was a weird dream, okay? And then Finn is gone. And then I wake up. I'm like, what was that all about? Am I worried about things? Am I scared about taking him to school? I don't think so. I've done it with Maggie a million times. As a matter of fact, I went to pick him up once while she was at the doctor's office. So I don't think that's the fear. I think the fear is being in a foreign situation. A situation I've never been in, or at least not for a long, long time. Dennis and I got into some precarious situations, but it was voluntary, and we had each other for strength and encouragement. Now, I've got kids. I get that. But it would not be an ideal situation to park myself on Mike, Maggie, Dennis, and Finn, because they're going from a situation of 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and that was full baths, to 2 bedroom, 1 bath, plus an air-conditioned porch. And I don't want to put myself on them. So, options. Because I think it's going to sell. I've got 2 showings coming up. I've got a guy trying to get financing. If it doesn't sell by May 1st, I'm pulling all my ads because I don't want to move in the heat of the summer. No. It's just getting too warm. Yesterday was gorgeous, though. Oh my God, I loved it. So, yeah, I could buy a little camper and shove it on one of the local cheaper RV spots, and that's going to save me money and give me time to try to find the vehicle of my choice. And I wouldn't mind having a place, for the summer. It might not be in the cards for me to get goods up north to sell, but that's okay. I can put everything in the storage, and it isn't going to be any different in price except the pain in the butt of not having a vehicle, having to go to storage to get the stuff and go through it. So maybe it won't sell, and I'll have the summer to go through all my postcards and photos and books. What a pain in the rump. What else am I doing? So yes, I'm hoping to scrape down that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm starting to loosen up. My neck's starting to loosen up. I put my sweater on. It's a little chilly this morning, believe it or not. Florida in almost to May, and I get a chill. Went down to 64 last night. Nice weather. That's my kind of weather. I wish I could live somewhere where it never went over 72. That sounds so delightful. Is there such a place? Without snow in the winter, that is. Yeah. What to do? So at least I'm trying to spruce things up too. I'm going to continue with the spruce up. And this crazy guy came when I first got my trailer, and I was trying to get it ready for when Dennis and I moved in, and it never was ready because half of it's still unpainted on the inside and all of it is unpainted on the outside. But so I wanted to lay down some panel, they're those vinyl, they're all rubbery and stuff, and you take off the back and it's all gooey and you press them on, peel and press flooring. Vinyl planks. That's the word. I was going to have it with a cute little beachy theme because I'm near the ocean. It was like gray, distressed wood look. And I was going to put that all on the floor, and the walls were all going to be white. And I was going to have lots of plantation doors and shuttery things. And colorful furniture, corals and teals and sea green. Well, that never happened. So, yeah, that was my dream. There's going to be other dreams. Trust me. My whole thinking is I want cash on hand. In the next recession, I could buy a piece of land. And then I could put a little mobile home on it, perhaps. That's my thinking. That's my hope. Meanwhile, yeah, I'd like to have a vehicle I could travel in a little bit, sell a little bit. Just, stuff. I can throw this away. This guy isn't. Nice people, really nice people. Thanked me for being kind and trying to help them and all that. Groovy. So, I can't think of anything else to say. I'm just, mulling over the situation. I'm fine with if it sells. I'm fine with if it doesn't sell. I can take it or leave it. If I'm just going to keep fixing it, though. I'm going to keep doing things to it and prettying it up. For me, if not for anything else, And what else have I got to do? Besides look at paper all day. That gets boring and it hurts my neck. But I'll keep doing that too. I wish I could just find a dealer who'd be honest with me and go through my postcards and say, no, these stamps, they're nothing. Don't worry about them. And I'll give you X amount. And then they'd be gone. That's why I'm organizing them and getting a feel. Postcards can be very expensive when you're a collector. Yes, indeedy do. And I'm marking mine at half price of what I'm seeing them online. So if I could get half of half price, like for all of them, or even less if need be, I just want to know what I'm doing. Make sure I don't have anything kick butt. And that's pretty much it. Trying to make my way in life as a widow with a few resources. Boy, I really do wish for that $200,000 insurance policy now. He got sick, and when they called to renew, I had to be honest. I said, he's sick and we don't know what's wrong with him. What's this going to cost me? She said, a fortune. It's going to be like, I don't know, $500 a month because he had health issues. Couldn't afford that. No. I would have had to afford that for 5.5 more years. 4.5, actually. No, 5. Does it matter? How much is that? I know it would have paid, but I didn't know what was wrong with him even. I didn't know if he was going to die. I didn't know if he was going to live. It was a hard decision. One subscriber said it was a sad story. Her husband didn't pay that month that he died in. That month, could you imagine? Strong woman. Good for you. You're going forward. You're doing the best you can do. And you're making a life for yourself. That's all I want. I want to go forward. I want other options. And as long as I stay where I am, this is it. There is no other option. Unless, like a miracle falls down from the sky. I've never had one of those. So, yeah. Okay. That's it. I'm all stuffy. I think it's from working outside. My neck's a little stiff. But, hey! This is miraculous. Hello. I did all that work. I mean, just trying to get those two hoses together because one end was like crimped in. And so no matter what you did to the dang thing, it kept coming apart. And I had to keep taking channel locks and trying to get it to stay together. Ooh, they're getting that hose back. And so there was that, and then there was dragging the hose, and then there was I didn't lift that big thing of cleaner. It was huge, big. And so I would just like tip it into the thing, and then I'd have to maneuver the thing to the top, and you had to screw that on. And it was just like it was a 3-ring circus because it was a little 32-ounce container, and I ran out fast. You know, we turn the hose on, it mixes while it sprays, and mercy. It doesn't look half bad though. It needs scrubbing. Yeah, it needs like scrubbing. I wish I had one of those, you know, handled brooms that kind of brush, kind of could scrub. But see, scrubbing is where I would have trouble. So I can't scrub. I won't scrub. Right. Remember that, Nikki. No scrubbing. I might take the mop, though, because I have a little awning comes off of the second bedroom, and underneath it looks a little and I don't know that I want to paint that before I wipe it clean, so I'm going to look into that too. My son is supposed to come and help me with that gigantic 5-gallon can of exterior paint. We want to see if it's still good. We're going to roll it around a bit and then open it up and see if it's solidified over 4 years or if it's still good. From all accounts that I've read, it should be good because we've only had a few, you know, freezing days over the last 4 years. And I think they were mostly this past winter. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm sorry this is scattered, but I get all this, I'm being bombarded. But yes, my bracelet. Either it's working or I've had a miraculous healing, one or the other. You decide. My daughter wants one, and so today I'm going to order her one online, which is a lot more expensive. But first I'm going to call my health food store and tell them, hey, do you have this particular band? And if they have it, then I'll have Maggie pick it up for me and then pay her and then box it up and mail it to Rachel, because it would be a lot less than the $70 plus shipping and handling that they're asking directly from the company. My store is only charging $50 for them, and then I just, you know, pay whatever to mail it out to her. I'd probably use one of those small priority boxes. It's like $9, but it covers $50 in you know, if it gets lost in the mail, can happen. That's my story. Okay. That's everything, right? I keep talking longer and longer, don't I? All right, I'm going. I wish you all were here. I wish you were right here. That'd be very crowded. Never mind that one. Maybe someday we'll all meet together, like, I don't know, at a state park or something. Wouldn't that be fun? A lot of us don't have the money, though. So maybe I could kind of like go area to area and have meetups. That'd be fun. I'd like that. Yeah. Okay. I got to get dressed now and get my butt out there and scrape that thing. Okay, I'm going. Bye. I can think of a lot better things to do than scraping in the HVAC. I do like to paint, though. Okay. Bye.